So the new model of teaching pedagogy is going to have specific courses in vocology. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think the new model just needs to take advantage of the science. So if we say that voice science has historically been comprised of physiology and acoustics. So a quick timeline would be physiology, which comes in the actually the late 19th century. And then the early 20th, you quickly see the addition of doctors, physicians. James Stark wrote about that in his book Bel Canto, which is a really important historical document of what he calls the laryngologist voice teachers who came in with their expertise. And then there's a hiatus. And as I teach my students, there were these two little things called World War I and World War II, which blasted the smithereens out of everything. And when we finally came to our senses in the 1950s, then you again start to see this burgeoning voice science through people like Ralph Appelman at Indiana and also William Bernard here at USC, pioneers in voice science. So that's kind of the beginning of, I think, where we are now, that lineage. Miller in the 1980s, as in Richard at Oberlin, some of these people forwarded that knowledge. And then you see the acoustics part of it coming in through Johann Sundberg and Ingo Tietze, and that takes us really up to now, because that's fairly new information. And as always with science, it takes a long time for scientific information to trickle down to the common population. And I would absolutely include singers in that. And I think that's a real missing piece, is getting that information to the people who most use it and most need it. And that would be singers themselves and their teachers.